got a couple of chicken tractors, kind of modeled them after some of the stuff I saw with Polyface Farms. Joel Salatin. We modeled these a little bit differently. I wanted them to be fairly rugged. We basically utilized cattle panels. That's 2 cattle panels cut up and made these chicken tractors. Right now this one's just inoperable. I need to put a nest box in the back of it. See, we got a perch in there. We have cup waterers. That's basically how we water them. And then typically you'll see that chain up in there. I'll have a metal feeder bucket. You'll see in the other one. That's how we feed them. So we'll walk over here and see the ones they're actually in. Here's the one they're in right now. You'll see I just keep moving them. You can kind of see where they've been. And I try to move them every day. They've actually been out through there where we just came from, where the wood's at. They come from over there, and we just walked them right over through here. You can see as we get closer, the dirt. There's 25. I think there's 25 chickens in here right now. I haven't counted them lately, but they're happy to see y'all today. They're happy to move forward. Actually, they want to move. Come on, y'all. Come on, girls. Come on. So we're gonna watch them move forward, and they get pretty used to just wanting to move forward. So you see them, they're like, yay, some green grass. They like to come forward. So that's what we do. It was as easy as that. I have a couple of devices on the wheels that actually allow me to raise and lower, and typically I just leave it right where it's set so I can keep the nest box or the chicken tractor almost right on the ground. But if I start having problems with something trying to get under it, and I can usually see because they'll start digging holes, I'll put this right on the ground. I got a little bit of chicken wire sticking past it, so it'll actually make a pretty decent seal on the ground. The biggest thing I have to worry about is if there's holes in the ground, it will allow the predator to get into it. So I need to move that that food bucket back a little bit. But here's how we feed. You'll see I just had a rubber roof material on top of it. I've got a little piece of wood stapled to it to hold it down in place. I cut a hole out in the side. I've got hanging feeders there, and that chicken might want to come out of there. So I just wanted to open that up and show it to you right quick. That's easy access to their feed. And then we have a nest box back here on the back. These chickens, if they have an egg, I'll be surprised. They're not quite there yet, but basically this is our next nest box that we bought and put it on there. It gives you easy access. These chickens aren't quite ready to be laying. Actually, I even have their perch up, so they're still not laying, because if they were laying, they'd be laying on the ground, and of course you see no eggs just yet. So we keep our feed in the galvanized container, and that's what we fill from. And we use, basically, you'll see the cup waterer right there. They just put their beak down in there, and it gives them a little bit of water. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's just a teeny tiny water in the bottom of that. You might can see it kind of shaking around down in there. And that's all the water it takes. So those cup waterers stay really clean compared to like a bucket of water or something. Hook a hose up to it. I think it's GQF is the manufacturer that we buy them from. It might even be gqf.com. I'll have to find that information and get it for you. But just bought a 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot, put a little fitting in there, and you can buy those same fittings from GQF. And I don't have one over here. There's actually a plastic fitting that you get from GQF. That's one that we had early on fabricated. But basically what I do is I bought these little snap-on lids right here. They're just quick snap-on lids. I'll take that bucket and that bucket, throw it on the golf cart, go fill them up, snap the lids on. Those lids are great because it keeps me, I end up back here at the chickens with basically all the water that I put in the bucket. Before I bought those little quick snap-on lids, I'd lose 3 or 4 inches of water just getting back over here. So That works out pretty good. So that's just a quick snapshot of our chicken tractor. Works great, moves them easy. There's 25 in there right now. I need to split them up. That's something I'll probably work on today as well, is trying to get about half of them into the other chicken tractor. I am planning to build one of the mobile egg tractors like Joel Salatin has out in the pasture. Basically so we can open them up, let them free range during the day. I mean, they're free range. You see they're eating the bugs and they're eating the grass. That's what they like to do.